What do you think about Xavier Rhodes?
He's a good player. He's you played him back in 14, and he was a little younger then, and now with the years that have gone by, he's got more experience. He's always been an athletic freak. He's big. He can cover down the field very well. He's really good in and out of breaks. We don't know if I think he pulled up with a hammy last week, so we don't know where he's at as far as that. But we definitely got to be prepared for other guys and their other players as well. So he's good.
Do you ever reflect on how far you've come physically this year, in the last 12 months?
No, but each week you can definitely tell that you get a little more comfortable doing certain things, and as long as you continually just try to improve, self-scout and really take the time and work in the little fundamental things that make your job better. That's how you get results. So, but I haven't really reflected. Yeah.
Do you ever think about preserving your body when you're on the field, or is that not? Like we see you go airborne last week, mid-air. Do you ever think that was a bad idea?
Sometimes it is you feel like you're preserving yourself because with the new rules, they're not going to hit you high. So I rather, tumble and fall on a back or a shoulder than have my knees taken out with, which is the route this league's going. So, sometimes that is that kind of decision. But I'm going to go out there and I'm going to play hard. And obviously you got to play smart with the older you get in this league. But I go 120. That's just what I do. Unfortunately, it's a strength and a weakness.
Julian, I know that the focus is on the week for the game on Sunday, but do you know that the Patriots are invited us as Germans to commentate the game on site here in the stadium, and one of your former colleagues, Sebastian Vollmer, will commentate that game for the German TV, for the German audience. Do you recognize that the Patriots are really active in the German market and try to push it? Your owner said he would love to play a game in Germany.
Yeah, I think it would be awesome. I grew up here in German. My Oma and Opa spoke it to my mom and dad. So, I've been aware of the fan base in Germany just because of Seabass. And he's from Germany and didn't grow up here. So, I think it would be pretty cool to go out there and expand our sport. And I think it's exciting for Seabass to he's commentating it. That's gonna be cool. And I think it'll be a good opportunity for him and for the sport. So kudos, Deutschland.
Oh yeah.
Few receivers have come into this group and have as much success as Josh has in terms of joining once the season has already started. Do you have any sense of why he's been able to do that?
He's worked hard. He's a specimen. That doesn't hurt. But he's put the time in and the effort, and that shows on his big playability and his consistency of going out there and making plays. So, I think that's where it goes.
The Patriots haven't lost a home game in December since 2015. Why do you think you all take it to another level after Thanksgiving?
Honestly, I don't know. I do know that our coach harps on just worrying about what we have on our plate right now, and right now we have the Vikings. So I really don't know why. You can ask Coach Belichick on him. I'm the mule. He's the guy that dictates it. So.
Julian, like we've sort of been talking about, you do have this sort of fearless playing style. When you do end up airborne or in one of those situations, do you kind of know it's coming, or are you flipping through the air and you're thinking, oh my gosh, okay, now I'm here? Or, do you have a split second where you can make a calculated decision about how much risk you're going to take on a play, or does it just happen?
I think it happens sometimes like that, and then sometimes it doesn't. The game's unpredictable. You try to control the chaos, but you can't always control the chaos. And sometimes you bite your lip, sometimes you just jump. And when you're in that air, you're by the grace of God. So, I don't know.
Anybody ever tell you you're crazy?
I've had a couple people. Won't be the first and probably won't be the last.
Talking to Tom about Cordero, and he said he calls him the experiment. Is that something that
I've never heard that, but it's pretty tight.
Why? Why do you think it's tight? Just when knowing what you know about Cordero.
Because you can experiment and put him anywhere, and he's gonna do it, and he's gonna do it pretty well. His versatility and his attitude going in each week has been awesome and great for the team. You never see Cordero without a smile. So he's just a great teammate, a guy that works hard, and really just wants to do what's best for the team.
What have you learned?
Go ahead.
There's a sort of a poster size head of Tom Brady that was kind of floating around in the locker room recently, and it was by your locker, I guess. Any reason for having that lying around?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Yeah.
Just figured I'd ask.
I got a fat head of him in my room though, so it's pretty tight.
I feel like you're playing with one of your heroes at times, I think.
Honestly, I feel like I'm playing with like an older brother that treats me like a younger brother. In a good and bad way.
Why bad?
It's not always great being the younger brother. You get picked on. Sometimes he tries to pick on me. But the younger brother sometimes have to, take care of the older brother.
He expects a lot of you.
Something, yeah. Yeah, he does. But, it has been pretty cool to get to play with Tom. I remember being on, the asphalt of 8th grade playing quarterback saying, yo, I'm Tom Brady. And then, you play 10 years with him, so it's been pretty cool. But, now it's kind of changed, and you think of what you can do to go out and try to win ball games, and I don't think you don't really reflect. I don't know. You guys ask all these reflection questions, this, that, and they keep you so busy here. Honestly, you're like, oh, yeah, we did do that, didn't we? Or this, that. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So you don't know about the giant poster in the locker room? No.
The giant what?
The giant Tom Brady head in the locker room.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Trying to set me up or something?
Follow-up question?
All right, yeah. Just follow-up answer.
So there's not a lot of savoring. You mentioned you're not reflecting. Do you ever try to savor whatever moments, whatever games you guys have left playing together?
More of a sweets kind of guy. The French way, where you eat a little sweets before dinner.
Has it been sweet having that experience over?
It has. It really has. Now, been pretty sweet. Yeah, so big game this week, playing against a really good opponent, and it'll be sweet to go out there and play and see what we measure up to be against a really tough team. So I can tell you that's sweet and savory. All right, guys.